Charlie Cuna po ang inyong likod. Kasama ko, Coach Ryan Gregorio. At nasa courtside naman si Erica Padilla. Makikibalita tayo sa kanya maya-maya. Pero ito na, fourth quarter. Sunny toss, short jumper. Swak yan.
That's an easy play. It's a triangle point of attack. Triple post situation for Alaska. Pero walang naka-challenge zone kay Sunny toss for that short jumper.
Sol Mercado's in there with OJ, Greg Slaughter, Javed Aguilar, and L.A. Tenorio. Kabilang panik, Casio at Baguio ang kanilang backcourt. Abueva, toss, and Vic Manuel ang front court. Hook shot inside the lane, keeping this lead to just 2. Wala kay Cyrus ang bola, able to recover. Manuel, atake. Wow, what a boost nito si Vic Manuel. Third quarter, pinasok siya. Hindi masyado maganda kanya pinakita, pinaupo agad. Pasok rito, patapos ang third quarter. Contributions left and right.
5 puntos na para rito kay Vic Manuel at hindi iniinda. Maski si Slaughter ang kaharap niya.
Handoff kay LA. Back to Japet. Decided to bring it closer, but it's tapped away, but not without a foul. Pang-apat ni Calvin Abueva. First team foul of either team sa ating fourth quarter. Free throws, however, for Japet Aguilar.
The coaching combination of Coach Louis Alas and head coach Alex Compton doing wonders once again for Alaska. They were down by as big as 16 big points. They were able to overhaul it in 1 quarter.
Tama yun,
fantastic.
Left, parang half a quarter lang yun dahil nangyari yun at 65-49. Biglang bumarangkada sila. 1 out of 2 mula sa linya for Japet Aguilar. Lead is 3 for Alaska. All players on the floor right now para sa Barangay Ginebra have scored in double digits. Kaya very separated, very spread out ang kanilang scoring. Pero ito si Sunny Toss going to work. 13 points total. Gusto pagdagdagan mula sa linya on the 2 free throws awarded. Ano, Erica, anong balita dyan?
With how Alaska turned things around, sabi ni Coach, napipressure daw sila sa utak and consequently, yung pressure naman nila on the game ang naaapektuhan. Coach Frankie advised his team to not deviate anymore with their offense. Best if they go to the paint for easy baskets. Settle down and execute and remember how they did early on during the game. Balik sa inyo.
So, thanks a lot, Erica, once again. No, siyempre, medyo urgency. May urgency na. Ang Barangay Ginebra, comfortable lead, nawala. Ngayon, they're trading, they're playing catch-up. And this is do or die. Pag matalo Ginebra rito, goodbye, 40th season na sila.
Tama yon. Nabanggit natin the importance of having poise for Barangay Ginebra and they cannot look too far ahead of themselves dahil malaki pa naman yung chance nila. Anong kanilang sikreto kanina nung lumalabang sila? Yung atake ni Sol Mercado, bahagyang nawala, pero ngayon bumabalik na. 21 puntos na ang kontribusyon ni Sol.
They really needed that basket there just to show that they can puncture the defense ng Alaska Aces. Give them some confidence, maka-drive. Pero ngayon, eto na. Punta kay Vic Manuel. Down to 6 to shoot. Vic Manuel will try to back drop it up, turn around Jay.
He was just so confident. He wanted to back down a much taller Japet Aguilar who's not really known to be a good post defender. At hindi lamang yan. Fall away pa ang itinira ni Vic Manuel. 7 puntos na. Isa sa mga heroes dito sa pagbabalik ng Alaska.
Sol Mercado lost his footing pero napasa just in time kay Greg Slaughter and the whistle is blown. Vic Manuel, third personal. Fourth personal para kay Vic Manuel. Alam mo, the fouls are piling up on both sides, Coach Ryan. Very physical ball game. Slowed down dito sa ating second half. Free throws may play a major role dito sa last minutes ng laro. 9 minutes 39 na titira. Maging free throw contest ito kasi diba, pag yung mga last couple of minutes na kung ganitong katigit pa rin ang laro. Romeo Travis reinserted, Chris Banchero as well. Upo muna si Sonny the Boss at si JV Casio.
For Greg Slaughter, meron na rin siyang magandang offensive contribution for his team. 19 points already for him, but in the third quarter, that was a huge quarter for Alaska, wherein they outscored Barangay Ginebra by 10 points, 32 to 22.
Calvin Abueva tried to float one up, pero hindi na ipasok. OJ, puro white shirts nasa harapan niya. Wisely, didn't force the issue. Hooks it over to Japet. Siya naman ang susugod sa paint. Pa-reverse na tira, no go. Talbog ang bola. Romeo Travis able to retrieve. Alaska protecting just a 2-point lead. They go to Baguio. He takes the three. That's brought to us by PLDT Home DSL Triple Play Plan.
Good setup job there. A dribble handoff for Banchero, and the defense was caught napping there for Barangay Ginebra. Johnson has to make his presence felt. This is a crucial juncture for him. He's got only 10 points across his name. At kailangan dito, medyo tumira-tira na siya.
Pero pinasa pa rin kay Japet. Japet forcing it up. That's a foul on Romeo Travis. Pangilan na yan? Pangatlo. He's been able to nurse yung dalawang foul niya mula nung first quarter. Ngayon lang sa fourth with 8:41 nakuha ang pangatlo.
So okay pa rin para sa Barangay. 5 puntos ang kanilang kailangan bunuin. At dumadami na rin yung fouls ng Alaska. That's already their third team foul here in the fourth.
I'd like to congratulate Carl Espinosa with 50,792 points. Ikaw ang Moneyball Best Player of the Day. Makakatanggap ka ng 4,000 pesos. Japet, swak ang dalawang free throws. Steady mula sa linya mga big boys ng Barangay. We talk about Alaska with the we not me spread it around yung offensive nila, Coach Ryan. Dito sa late third hanggang dito sa fourth, sino mga step up in that? Dondon Ontiveros, who wasn't scoring well in the first half. Vic Manuel, who didn't score until he shot a while ago. Cyrus Baguio was quiet, naka-tres. So yung lineup talaga ng Alaska Aces, you never know kung sino ang titira.
If there's one thing that Coach Alex does a magnificent job, it is rotating the minutes of his players. And for some reason, he can spot perceived mismatches. On the height department, Marcelo has a big height advantage against Manuel. But Marcelo is having a hard time guarding Manuel inside the block. Kaya yun ang ginagawang point of attack ngayon ng Alaska.
Rebound pa Vic Manuel. Na-tip niya papunta kay Romeo Travis. 8 minutes remain dito sa fourth and final quarter. 5 ang lamang ng Alaska. They go to Travis. Strong move to the hoop. Looking for a foul. Humihingi ng foul sa referee. Few minutes of no action. Get back your bearings.
Tama.
Medyo nakapagpahinga ng konti yung players. And right now, there's a race for the ball. Who's gonna get it? Romeo Travis unable to retrieve. Mercado goes to OJ. 3 mula sa kaliwa. Too strong. Rebound. Vic Manuel inside track. Oh, tinan mo yung pisikalan. What's going on in there? Parang, not just arms, but legs as well. Flailing.
There's too much traffic inside the paint. And Japet Aguilar was caught bumping an Alaska player. But OJ is not really scoring here in this game. Sampung Punos has been trying his luck from the outside. And Coach Frank reminded him, medyo maalat sa labas. Go for your penetration and attack inside. And what about this guy? He was just on the bench.
Wow.
Pinili ni Coach Alex Compton. And look at his numbers right now. 11 points. And together with Dondon Ontiveros, 2 guys who made huge difference for their team.
At tinan mo, Dave Marcelo, Vic Manuel, bakbakan sa ilalim. Offensive foul, Dave Marcelo, losing his concentration. We could see them. Pinuturo ko sa iyo, Coach Ryan, habang the play was going on, na medyo nagkakainitan, nagkakakwentuhan. Frustrated na rin siguro si Dave because Vic Manuel just playing superbly. And, well, nagkatulakan ng konti.
Yung experience ang nagiging malaking puhunan ng Alaska.
Vic Manuel natawagan ng technical for taunting. So mag-free throw si LA Tenorio. So, ang dahil pa pwede mangyari, Coach Ryan. 6 minutes 42 remaining in this game. It's, you lose your concentration for a while. You give up a technical free throw such as this. Pasok para kay LA Tenorio, and momentum can easily shift for either team.
8 puntos lamang, pero yung concentration malaking bagay yan sa mga ganitong mga pagkakataon, especially if you're trying to launch a comeback. A different kind of defensive scheme. This time an alignment of 1-2-2 zone employed by Ginebra, so the shooters should be open.
From 3, nagmintis si Cyrus Baguio. Who keeps it alive? Vic Manuel. Once again, Coach Ryan, nakakalimutan i-box out si Muscleman.
Sometimes if you create a zone, you give up something. You try to challenge outside shooters and plug the paint, but there is no one man that you can locate and block out. Kaya nagkakaroon ng second chance opportunities yung iyong kalaban, at eto na nga, yung opening on that defense was enough for Banchero to take advantage, and he scored on a layup.
Nalabasan ng double digits naman ang lamang ng Alaska. They trailed by double digits for a large part of the second and third quarters, pero ngayon, they're the ones leading. Mercado's three. They still can't get it. Pinipilit nila from outside. Ito ang Alaska Aces.
And what about Johnson? Only with 10 points so far. He had 8 points in the first 2 quarters, but he's been absent. He's trying his mighty, all his might, try to score, but this is now a huge run. As soon as he gets that ball, there's an automatic helper, or sometimes two guys collapse on him. So the tendency of that kind of a player who's intelligent enough to make basketball plays is make the extra pass. Pero ang masama rito, the usual makeable shots of Johnson, he's not hitting. In tonight's game, is only 3 out of 14 from the field, 0 out of 6 from the three-point area. He's averaging 34 points per ball game prior to this game. And the all-important game is only gotten 10 points thus far. Some of it is because of the defense of Alaska, and some of it probably is pressure. Dahil malaking bagay eh. Look at this, oh. The stat line, not an Orlando Johnson kind of a stat line. 10 puntos lamang nabanggit natin yon. Pero maganda rin yung depensa. You have to credit that. The defense of Alaska came in well prepared.
There's a crazy turnaround in the middle of the third quarter. Hanggang ngayon, remember, it was 65-49. Lamang ang Barangay Ginebra. Since then, Barangay Ginebra only managing 20 points. Kabilang panig naman. 49 points na. Tres mula kay Eric Tenorio. Hihirit pa. Brought to us by PLDT Home DSL. Triple play plans. You know that Barangay Ginebra will not just lie down. 4 minutes and 12 remaining. They need to move. Pero ito, De La Rosa open. And he knocks it down. Rookie and partner doing it in a big game.
And that is the reason why he's getting the minutes from Coach Alex. He's now the designated defender against an Orlando Johnson, a usually prolific guy. Is going to make it difficult for the import of Ginebra to score. And not only that, if he is given an open shot, he will take it, and he will be so confident in making it. Just take a look at this nice shot of De La Rosa.
Quick feet pa man din sa depensa si De La Rosa, but he caught him up there from the way up. Yung kalimutan, susunod na ang Wattpad presents Jenny and the Magic Arinola. OJ, pasok ang free throw. 11 ang kanilang hinahabol. Lots of time for Barangay Ginebra para makabalik dito. And Alaska is a team that knows that, you know, any team can come back here. They've done it. Kanilang mga opponents have done it as well against them.
And now it's about game management for the Aces. Ayun, that's probably close to a stop for Ginebra. But still, last touch was Jump Regular for 7 seconds. Pero ritong matitira para sa Aces.
Rome, punta kay Romeo Travis. The drive mula sa kaliwa. Fading jumper! Dumps it all the time. Romeo Travis. Yan ang big shot dahil under the gun na sila. 27 puntos na para kay Rome Trav.
And it was not like an easy shot because the defense of Japet Aguilar was all over him at that time.
Sols 3, wide left ang tira. Talbog palabas, pinabayaan na lang ni Chris Banchero. So Bakers doesn't lead. 3:16 remaining. Si Romeo Travis, hindi natin ma-emphasize kung gano'ng ganda yung bunot nila sa pagpili ng import na ito for them. It seems to be the perfect fit for the Alaska Aces.
Very seasoned na kasi. Very mature na yung kanyang level of play. He's been around the world. JV Casio, hindi tumama yung kanyang tirang yun. Hindi sumut, pero
it's a wedgie. Now wedgie.
Jump ball situation. Coach Frankie Lim, and of course, Governor Al Chua. The last time that Ginebra enjoyed a finals run It was Governor Al Chua who was the architect. And after that, series of coaching changes. And for Coach Franklin, na-ignite niya ulit yung never say die attitude ng Ginebra. At ngayon, sinusubukan niyang ma-unleash muli. Pero at this point, 13 points ang kanyang hinahabol.
Grabe rin yung nangyari sa Barangay Ginebra. From lower in the standings, able to still make the playoffs. Pero ito, nahihirapan sila. But that's a stop, one stop. They want to get a quick one here. Sol Mercado crossing over. Dropping it to Japet. Di niya na-handle out of bounds.
This is now a deflated team that we're seeing, this Barangay Ginebra. Sol Mercado trying to ignite another last-ditch stand for them. This is by far his best game in the conference with 21 points. Pero kulang na kulang yung contribution sa araw na ito ni Orlando Johnson.
Yung Sonny Toth. Grabe rin ang ginawa ni Sonny Toth sa larong ito. Aside from scoring very well, yung depensa niya kay Greg Slaughter at certain instances of this game. OJ steps back para for tres. Can he finally get one? Yes, he does. That's just a 10-point lead. 1:51 remaining. Alaska Aces trying to waste as much time as they can. Sa backcourt pa lang, dumidepensa na si OJ kontra Banchero.
And no need to rush if you're Alaska because you're protecting a 10-point lead and you want to eat up as much time on the shot clock as possible.
Ito na screen ni Sonny Toth. Rome trap from the side. That's too strong. But Sonny Toth keeps it alive. Bumasket, hindi pumasok. Andun si Greg Slaughter to block that. Here come Ginebra. Bitin ang layup. Put back mula rito kay Japet Aguilar. That lead is down to just 8 points, Coach Ryan.
And not a very smart play for Sonny Toth because he could have dribbled the ball out and use another 20 seconds in their shot clock. But he did not deem it that way, and as a result, tuloy-tuloy ang atake ng Barangay Ginebra. 8 puntos na lamang with 1 and 19 remaining here. Medyo fatigue factor na rin, slowly creeping in for Sonny Toth. He had to do it both ways. One is to score on the offensive end and also just body up itong si Slaughter, getting him out of the comfort zone.
Binalik na si Vic Manuel, the ring leader sa kanilang paghabol at sa pagkalamang nila. He's underneath once again. Kabapasok lang! Instant offense from the muscle man. Chance for a 3-point play. Vic Manuel, ano meron tayo doon sa Pinoy Fantasy League, yung magic bunot?
Ayan yun eh.
Ito yun eh, siya yun eh.
13 puntos. At hindi lamang yun ginawa niya yung mga puntos na yun nung humahabol itong Alaska. And what about Travis? 27 points, 21 big rebounds. And more importantly, for this guy, an 11-point lead for Alaska. Grabe, tingnan mo to, 6 out of 8 from the field. And not only that, he also had 6 rebounds.
Hihirit pa. Coach Ryan, that's a 3 mula kay Orlando Johnson. Lead is back to just 8, 56.6 remaining. Alaska is careful. Mamadisgrasya pa, Evan Monfort. Backcourt foul on Chris Banchero. Parang pinball, bumangga pa kay Solomon Mercado. Hitting the ground, pinulot naman ni Sol.
Some crucial free throws here for Chris Banchero. Oh, silent 7 points pala itong na-score ni Chris Banchero. No? He's the leading scorer, local scorer for the Aces with 10.8 points. But he was not fortunate with his first free throw. Still a small window open here para sa Barangay.
Ajar pa no?
Oh.
Pero nakaisa si Banchero, ginawang siyam. Ang lamang ng kanyang koponan. Sol Mercado. Surveying the field. Goes to OJ. Di makatira. Ganun depensa ng white shirts. Rome De La Rosa right in his face. Layup na lang kanyang hinabol. Yun na nga, kinaliwa.
Well, at some point, especially when Alaska was launching a comeback, parang gusto mong tanungin, sana yun na lang yung time na umalagwa ng husto. At kinanya na ni OJ yung bola. Pero parang might be a case of too late the hero, but sige, habang may oras, alam naman natin itong Ginebra. Magtutuloy-tuloy ito.
Hindi, ganun ginawa nila last game, di ba?
Oo.
Banchero at the line. Ngayon, he makes sure na pasok ang kanyang unang free throw. 8 yan. Calvin Abueva celebrating with the other aces on the bench. Missing the second, however, is Banchero. 8 ang lamang ng Alaska. Ito na naman ang Barangay. Pinaul na ni Romeo Travis si Japet Aguilar. That was a foul to give. No free throws yet para sa Barangay Ginebra. Timeout tinawag ni Coach Frankie Lim. Laro tayo bukas. Quarterfinal matchups naman ng 3-6 at 7-2. Dito Saturday scheduled doubleheader. 3 p.m. first game, 5:15 second. Humirit pa si OJ. 103-108, 29.7. Alaska fouled again. It's going to be a free trip to the free throw line practically every time down. Tingin natin na Coach Ryan para sa Alaska Aces. Let's see how they do mula dyan sa stripe. All of a sudden, ito si OJ, 23 points na.
At parang pailing-iling itong si OJ dahil parang kulang rin yung kanyang possessions early on. At ngayon lamang talaga siya nakakuha ng magandang touches niya. Kim Ji-won, who had 16 points in their win against NLEX. We hardly saw him in tonight's game. He had 5 points all scored in the first 2 quarters. Pero hindi nabigyan ng maraming minuto sa larong ito.
OJ will jacket up from 3 once again. Mintis yun sa rebound. Chris Banchero taps it over to his teammate. What's gonna happen here? Ipa-foul na lang sa backcourt ni Eman Monfort si JV Casio. 7 lamang ng Alaska. Gustong dagdagan, panigurado ni JV Casio with 14.4 remaining. Alaska looking good, Coach Ryan, para makakuha ng semi-slot once again.
And a lot of heroes for the Aces here in tonight's ball game. One, of course, is the 8 points out of the total 13 of Dondon Antiveros in the third quarter. Of course, there was also Vic Manuel. And Travis was consistent all game long. But what about the difference that Calvin Abueva did after that slight skirmish wherein nagkaroon ng girian, nagkaroon ng banggaan, nag-iba na ang momentum. That is what Calvin Abueva brings to his team. Might not be scores consistently, but the intangibles, kitang-kita sa laban natin ngayong gabi.
Meron pang foul na naman si Eman Monfort in the backcourt. Romeo Travis na naman pupunta sa linya ngayon to add some statistics. With 5 seconds to go in Ginebra's 40th season, or rather, in the 40th season.
Kulang rin sa artillery itong Barangay. Nawala dyan si Nagiwa. Of course, si Ellis hindi nakalaro ng buong conference. Helterbrand, Urbistondo rather, is also in street clothes. But for Alaska, a great comeback. OJ, Orlando Johnson, definitely one of the best imports here this conference. And I am certain we have not seen the last dito sa ganito kagaling na import.
Alaska goes on to victory 114-108 and grab the first semifinal slot dito sa ating PBA Governors Cup. Barangay Ginebra is sent home to end their Governors Cup.